it cut off. So there's either a phone jammer around here, or whoever is in our phones all the time turned it off. I didn't touch a button. So we'll pay attention to that one too. The gang stalkers are 50 deep. So they call the store and say, hey, there's a lady in there. She steals and she's going to take something. Even if somebody called and told you that, your job is not to send somebody behind me. If y'all going to do that, let them shop for me. I'll sit upstairs and boil my water and cook my noodles while, you have your guy do my shopping for me. But you're not going to keep walking behind me every aisle I go. You're there. I said to him when I saw him in the store, excuse me, sir, where are your Tupperware? He told me down aisle 4. I go down aisle 4. There is no Tupperware. So now I'm losing time because we got off the bus. We had 15 minutes to shop and cook. And you're cooking in a microwave. So, it only takes about 5-7 minutes to cook in the microwave. So to the executives of Publix, if you don't want homeless people to come and use your cups without buying a soda for $1.79, these are large cups. So these are like $2 cups, right? They're empty. She has ice in hers. Mine were empty. So I was just going to fry the bacon in there because I went to the back and asked if they had a tray I could have. At the meat department, they told me to go check at the deli. So this is about management demeanor, really. Charge for the cups. If that cup costs your company 25 cents, charge for the cups. Or say you can't get a cup unless you're buying a drink. There's nothing up there, and Publix overcharges heavily for all of their food. So we know they can, afford to let us have a cup or two for the few people that come and do it. And the microwave is filthy, so I was going to bring some Windex next time and spray out the microwave and clean it up, just as a way of saying thank you for allowing us to use your microwave. Sometimes the girls sit up there and charge up their phones, make some instant mashed potatoes and just eat a little something and relax. But I guarantee you, if you check their phone log, one of those gang stalkers, somebody called there and told him to come and try to create a confrontation with me. So now he's in trouble. He's in trouble because I'm probably going to come and protest here at Publix. Just because it's over here near Channelside doesn't mean that only Channelside residents can come there. It doesn't mean that only the people that live in that apartment complex can shop at Publix. Now, the developer of that complex probably put it there so that they had that convenience, which is nice. But the thing is it's still in America and people still can use it. So why are you going to be nasty towards people that you feel like are nobody because you have the right to do that? Now, what I said to him was, and it was 10 o'clock, I said, what time is it? She told me 9:59. I said, excuse me, Matt, can I please microwave this for 3 minutes? He said, no, it's bad enough you already took 100 cups. I'm like, whoa, okay, I don't know what that means, but I'm pretty sure I didn't take 100 cups. All right, so I'm done with that. I don't know what I'm going to do. I'm going to do whatever the creator leads me to do. If he says no, don't pick it, I'm not going to pick it. If he says no, don't move it further, I'm not going to move it further. I'm still trying to get my money from down here from the courthouse. This is 1000 East Twigs, and my money is locked up down there with Judge Cheryl Thomas. Barbara Twine Thomas probably has something to do with it. They're a bunch of crooks and they need to be taken down. This probate court, whoever has the authority, the U.S. Marshals, I don't know who would investigate a corrupt courthouse. Look at probate. Start with probate. They stole my twins from me with no probable cause, okay? And those children are now almost 20 years old. They'll be 20 May 26, 2004. You see this right here? They come to our house. They harass us about code enforcement. And look at this building in downtown Tampa falling apart. But whoever owns that building has power. I'm coming. The bus is coming. Whoever owns that building has power. And I need to talk to them because they can help me get some things situated. People used to always say it's not what you know, it's who you know. Yeah. It's not what you know, it's who you know. Does it stop here?
No, it stops back there.
Don't worry about it. So it's not what you know, it's who you know, and I never thought that was true. So maybe that's true. So now that I know the creator of this fine universe, you guys are in some trouble. So you all are awakening the beast, the sleeping giant, the activist, Aileen Dorothea Atkins, aka Reality of Reality Speaks. Last time I was doing that show, the police were always finding a reason to bump into me, whether that was in my backyard, pulling me over on the interstate, having me walk backwards with my hands up, lying and saying that they got a report that somebody was robbed somebody and the car was a 1991 Caprice Classic white, which I was driving. And I'm really sick of it. Like, I'm thinking they're trying to atone for their sins. And this has been going on for 30 years, the span of my activism. And just because you call a person crazy because they stand up to you and point out the truth, just because you have on, and it upsets you. I've been tossed about because I upset police. I didn't commit a crime. And they took me over to the Falkenberg jail, which was next to the place where I was protesting, which was outside of Pam Iorio's office, the supervisor of election at the time when Jeb Bush was running. No, that's wrong. George Bush was running against Gore, the hanging Chad situation. And my sign only said honk for revote. It was me and my child. They put my child in a police car and handcuffed me, took my signs, and they didn't have a crime. So they just went and had a conference. This is Officer Grual. He and at least three other. Those were sheriff. Yeah, those were Hillsborough County Sheriff officers. They went and had a little meeting. I said, well, what are you arresting me for? What is this? Oh, well, he looked at me and laughed. Do you know he lied and said I tried to yank the sign out of his hand and then messed up my record, giving me a charge of resisting without arrest. And I was a substitute teacher at the time, and that scarred my record, and it affected my professional movement up the ladder. And I'm suffering from that still today. And I should have sued them then. I should have done something then, but I didn't. Because I didn't want to end up dead. Because I told you they were in the backyard, the police. Now we're jumping back over to the Tampa Police Department, all in the backyard, where we were having meetings and learning how to do jujitsu. And they would sit on the back curve and watch. And then they started following me. That was long time ago. Back in the early 2000s. And I guess I'm just still hurting. And when these kind of things happen, it brings it back up again. So
The bus is coming.
I'm going to get my money. You all pray for me. My family, my siblings are working against me, trying to make it so I appear to be crazy. I appear to be belligerent. I appear to be unprofessional. And it's just despicable. So I'm going to go ahead and post this up too. And that means when we get on the bus, they should have already been called to try to stop me from getting on the bus. The bus pass is not working. Try to start an argument with me. Do what you can to make it so we can put off on her that she's the problem. You understand?
The next one would be
Okay, so we are getting on the bus now.
I'll take it to downtown.
I know your card is in the back of here. I need to get this bus card out of here. Here, let me try this one because for some reason it hasn't been working. What? Did you hear that?
And I was just trying to tell you to go on.
Okay. So, I heard him. So this time the bus pass works. Y'all gonna make me start a conspiracy theory. The last two buses, that pass would not ding. You hear me?
You dinged it now. I was telling you to just go ahead and go on.
So What happens? Why is it that it worked here but it didn't work at the other two?
No, trying to make me make up some theory.
Oh no, I don't know.
I have no idea.
Okay, she said it might be offline. I didn't know what that meant, but okay.
It got to do with us putting our number in the boxes and stuff. So
Okay.
one of the boxes might not function, so that might not work.
Okay. All right. So I'm closing this out. That's the end of my little rant. And I want you all to boycott Publix. And if you don't boycott Publix, because Publix is a great place to be. I mean, I love the fried chicken. I don't know what I'm going to do. I have to find another place or another eating style. But I don't want to continue to be patronizing stores that cause me problems or that try to see me as a problem. So I do want to deal with his attitude. If you don't boycott Publix, at least send a letter to the corporate office and say, hey, this was not nice the way they treated this lady and something needs to be done. Something like that, I don't know. All right, so I'm signing out at 10:33 p.m. on January 17th. Okay. We already, the courthouse is down here. You can't really see it. All right, so I'm signing off now. That's the, wow. I wonder if they've moved yet. This is our county center right here, 601 East Kennedy in Tampa, Florida. And that's the city hall that's lit up down there that's red.